Alright, this is a movie review, and this is another, just like the video I posted for Outlander, this is another straight to DVD movie that, ugh, literally, I don't think anyone I know has seen it. And for a long time, just because I didn't realize that there was like a vintage stock near me. I mean, well, it was Hastings at the time. So I never was able to find this movie. And I didn't really, I don't know, I guess I was just dumb and didn't really look on Amazon. But this movie, called The Divide, is a story about how many, I think it's like 9 people, and what happens when a nuclear bomb falls, and they go into this, I think it's a storm shelter, in their bottom of their hotel, no, not hotel, apartment building, and it's about them surviving. And I don't really want to spoil anything, but certain things happen that just starts, people start dividing, and just really, there's a scene in particular, just it's one of the only scenes that God, I can't get out of my head. It's really weird, especially because this movie came out, let's see, 2011. Yeah, so I think I was like a sophomore in high school or a freshman, and there was just a scene in it where I was like, whoa, never seen anything like that before. Like, I mean, it's only for like 2 seconds, but I was like, whoa, okay, kind of creepy. And I don't think it tells you what it's rated. Yeah, unrated, but it's definitely like rated R. Um, what I love about movies like this is it literally takes place in just this tiny. It's not one room, but it's like one little main room and then just like a few side rooms. So overall, they're very compressed. There's no room for air. You feel like you're in there with them. It's just hard to breathe, and everything like is disgusting, and everyone's losing their crap, their shit, and it's very how they did the lighting was very dim. It's almost like you yourself, you're struggling to see just like they are. Like, God, you got a candlelight, and the suspense and thrills. It's not like jump scares or anything. At least not from what I can remember. But it's not depending on like mutant zombies or anything like that. It's the point of the movie is that you're scared of what would happen to people trapped in a tiny room when the world is ended. What would they do? When you're running out of food and medicine and people are freaking out, fighting at each other. So the thrill is, God, what is that guy gonna do? Is that person the good guy or the bad guy? Like, what's going on with that person? Like, who's the main character? What's going on? And I love movies like that. I recently saw 10 Cloverfield Lane. That's how I felt. I was like, God, he keeps talking about it's the end of the world, and all I keep thinking is like, God, John Goodman's a creepy ass motherfucker. But the thrill and creepiness is people. That's like, because I think it's because it's more real. In reality, you're more likely to get killed by a person than you are by a fucking alien or whatever. So you as a viewer, you're like, God, could this really happen? Like, if I were trapped in a room and it's the end of the world, would people really go like this far? And most movies like this, shows you the outside and what's happening in the city, and somehow everyone's like, woo. But with this, I almost felt like a Metro 2033 vibe, like an underground, like hellhole, and you got humans fighting humans because of God knows what. And God, yeah, when I watched this when I was in high school, it made me. It'll make you uncomfortable. I'm sure if I rewatch this now, it'll still make me uncomfortable. There's just some scenes in it where I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But yeah, let's see. Here, I'll read the description. Prepare yourself for the unrated movie experience that critics are calling one of the most graphic and extreme end-of-the-world shockers of our time. As nuclear warheads rain down on Manhattan, 9 strangers barricade themselves in their apartment building's bunker-like basement controlled by the unhinged superintendent. But within days, supplies dwindle, tempers flare, and the trapped survivors find themselves overcome by treachery, madness, sexual torment, and savage violence. What follows is intense, it is raw, and it is all brutally horrifying real. This is The Divide. So right there in the description, they keep telling you, like, this is some real shit. And it's unrated. But, yeah, they mean it. There's just moments where you're like, ugh. Ugh. Not like it's like graphically gross, but you're just like, ugh, that's kind of nasty. But for me, this is definitely a buy. It's been out for what, 7 years? I think I saw this at Vintage Stock, and even on Amazon, it's like $10, $5. It's and it's 122 minutes, so. Like with the last one, it's not going to waste too much of your time. If you love really suspenseful, kind of creepy things that make you uncomfortable, this is the movie for you. Like, man, this movie. But yeah, definitely go check it out. All right, thanks for watching.